I have 3 M's for leadership. One is being a model, which we talked to. You have to be the model of caring. Another is being a mentor. You have to be a coach for people. Now, one of the things that people tell you about coaching is, and we do this with our kids too. One of the things we do with coaching is we say we look at a person's, how they're doing, and we try to shore up their weak points. Hey, the person's not doing this well, I'll help them get there better. Doesn't work. All that does is if you're trying to shore up something that somebody's not really good at naturally, all you get is mediocrity. When Bill Walsh, who was the coach of the San Francisco 49ers, won 4 Super Bowls, recognized one of the greatest coaches ever, when his scouts would come in and tell him about, a new guy that they were thinking about drafting, bringing in. And they would say, here's his qualities, good, but, he's not so good at this. And we know what Walsh said? This is the model again. Walsh said, I don't care what he's not good at. I want to know what he's good at, and can we make him great at that? I want to take what he's already good at and make him terrific. I had the same thing when I started my business. My wife came into my office, and my desk looked like Hurricane Hilda had just hit. And I was like, oh, my God. And she said, Kriegel, you got to get organized. You're like a mess. So I thought she was right. I hired an organizational consultant. So this woman came in, and she taught me, have an A list, a B list, a C list. Make sure you know what at the end of the day, clean off your desk. For me, no problem. I didn't know it was there anyway. So, so I'm doing this. I'm following all the rules. The next one, she comes back a month later, and she says to me, how you doing? And I said, well, I noticed 3 things. One is, I'm a lot more organized. 2 is, I have an unbelievable headache. And 3, I have not written 1 new speech, made 1 new sale, or 1 new article this whole time. All I'm doing is getting organized. So suddenly the light bulb went on. And that light bulb said, Kriegel, organization is not your game. Your game is writing speeches, giving talks, writing articles, doing that. And as I'm thinking that, the light bulb went on, and it said, organization, hey, that ain't you. And now, when I go into my office in the morning, and it looks like a crap heap, I feel good. Feel like I must have been doing something good yesterday. The key is, if you're working on something you're not naturally good at, you're never going to get better than okay, and that ain't good enough. He said, rather than doing that, find out what you're already good at, what you like to do, what your natural strengths are. Take courses in that. Build on that. Build on what you're already good at so you can maximize your strengths. Make sure when you look at your staff, at your people, that they are in a position where they can excel. Build on what they're good at. And when people are working on things they're good at, they get more successful. Their success increases their confidence, it increases their motivation, and it builds positive momentum. So as a leader, as a coach, you want to take a look at your people, and you want to look at what are the natural strengths of people, and how can I build on them. So that's a big thing about being a mentor.